Here's the second portion of it. I did add some kale and some celery. It's actually always mentioning that I always add celery to about anything to always get the green in it. So it's just about getting back to boiling again. So it's there. I made a video of it before, and it's the navy beans. So usually the recipe I go by is I usually get the um, I usually get the water to boil first. Then I usually measure. I usually will measure what I need, and then after I measure, then I get the usually the measurements I go by is 3 cups of water for 1 cup of beans. So I usually measure and usually, you know, go with that accordingly. So first I measure, boil the water, add the beans, let them boil for about 4 to 5 minutes, and then I turn them off. So then I usually let them sit for 1 hour, and then I'll drain them, rinse them, and then I'll add fresh water to them, and then boil them for another hour. Usually something like kale, I like it more cooked, but usually sometimes I can add them, you know, in increments, like after a half hour I'll add some more. After 45 minutes I'll add some more, so then they'll have different level of doneness. Same with celery, so it gives it a different level of crunch, different level of taste. So usually that's how I go about it. But I don't know about how other people usually do their beans or what recipe they go by. It'd be interesting to see, and I'll actually look it up. So that's that. And so now it'll be another hour after it boils for. Usually I let it simmer rather than boil. So I kind of in between low and medium, or low should be just fine. But usually using a gas stove. So there you have it. And I was going to pause, then continue, and pause and continue rather than trying to edit it out. But then, ended up getting out of it. So, making another one. And I guess I'll just continue, make one in the end too, and show the results. Otherwise, everything so far is looking good, and I usually have it on high at first to get it to boiling fast enough. So then once it gets to boiling, then I'll lower the heat then to simmering, and then let it simmer for the hour. Otherwise, take it easy, and much love.